Hi, Theo here from ElectroFX. I couldn't resist making the third video in the series for the Trade Manager EA here because there's a nice opportunity to demonstrate the add positions functionality. I've already entered this trade. I mean, the story of the week and the day and quite a while now is there's just an overall downtrend on the daily chart and all the way down to where we're going, and right here we've got this leaning ghost pattern, and I was able to find a little trigger on my tick chart to take this as a European Open trade. Now that's way beyond the scope of this video, so we won't get too involved in that. The point right now is that a standard trigger looks to be forming, and if we can head on down, I do believe we'll break this area right here and head down to the next one. Obstacle 1, obstacle 2, the way I like to do things. And since I'm already in the trade, it's basically a 1 to 2 risk reward trade. So it's already a fantastic trade, but I'd like to try and amplify that. I don't actually, I wouldn't call this a preference. I don't do this that often, but when things are this perfect, it's just, it's not that often that things are so perfect. So I'm going to take advantage of this. It's NFP week, so anything can happen later on, and hopefully this will be done and dusted before then. Certainly we could come down and challenge these lows, but I really don't want to have to expect that. And if we do, if we come down here and pull back, we can have another trade. So, call it 2 trades instead of just sitting through that pullback and go again. Now things are moving along pretty nicely here. I'm going to throw in another P sell right here, and you'll notice the Trade Manager recognizes that, and up on the top left it actually states that it's recognized it, so that you know. Looks like we're going to go pretty quick, but I'll pause the video and get back to it once things are moving along. Okay, price actually stalled there and rejected a couple of times, so it actually took a lot longer than it might look here on the screen. I've since received an email, and I'm now aware that this second position has been added. Since we're in the trade now and things are running, the stop loss can be moved down a little bit. All of the numbers in the top left are going to reflect both orders now. So the combined stop loss total is 32. The combined take profit at the moment is 49. And I'm actually going to move the stop loss down to the top of this peak anyway and lock that first position in, because at the end of the day we've broken the lows here, broken through these lows here that created, and if price were to come up and break that, I think the trade, I think I'm probably wrong. So I'm just going to put the stop loss there. So that actually gives me a combined stop loss total of -9 pips there, and a take profit of 49. So this is just fantastic risk reward. The LPT line moving to +1 now. It's not something I'm going to do exactly. I'm going to put my LPT line basically where it was, and I'm going to place a new line, and I'm going to call it an SLP. So it's a sell lock profit line. This is just telling it where I want the stop loss to go now, so it's another feature. Price heads down, hits the lock profit trigger line, the stop loss will be moved to that lock profit line, and therefore both trades will be secure, and actually quite a lot of profit will be secure. It's just steaming on down, but as I experienced with the entry trigger, it could take a while. So I'll pause the video and we'll get back to it at the next juncture. Okay, this trade has made it to profit. It came straight down, hit that lock profit trigger line, the stop loss moved to the lock profit area and locked in both trades. I saw no reason to do anything at that point, and just didn't want to even bother, so I just continued on with my morning. And I've come back now that the trade is over, and this one's done and dusted. It could head on down a little further, but why not wait for a pullback and get in again and have another trade? That's really my philosophy. So that has been a demonstration of a couple of new Trade Manager features that I haven't mentioned yet. That's the multiple positions, and also the use of that LP line in conjunction with the LPT. So I hope you enjoyed this third video, and do stay tuned for more.